Video training
Hi,
for new
this is
agents.
Guy from My Real Estate Advisor. So I've been asked to do a little video for new people coming into the industry. So I'm just doing this as a bit of a test, just to see how it looks on TikTok. So I'm going to do a bit of compare and contrast with the way My Real Estate Advisor runs and how a traditional real estate agency is run. So just so you get a better idea of what the differences are between the two companies, or well, our company and traditional real estate agencies in general. So first of all, My Real Estate Advisor is a web-based business, so it's an online real estate agency, and we operate flexible hours, and the person can work from home and so on. So it's basically, it's not a traditional real estate agency where you're expected to come in for 9 o'clock in the morning or 8:30 in the morning in an office and work from 9 till 5 hours Monday to Friday, and then do whatever kind of work that you would do at the weekend, like inspections and things like that. So it's not traditional in that sense. So we mainly work with developers and builders across the country in multiple states. They provide stock for us on a regular basis. We upload to multiple platforms and social media and that kind of thing, generate leads, and then we forward those leads on through our CRM system to our real estate agents and our finance brokers that work together as a team to help the consumer buy their property by ensuring that they've got finance in place, and they're also checking the stock availability with the developer or the builder. So that's the main point of difference, is we build each person a database, we supply leads for them each month, and we also have stock for them to sell straight away off the bat. So before they start doing anything, they've always got something to sell. Traditional real estate agency, there is no stock, there is no database. You basically go in and start from scratch. That involves cold calling, door knocking, leaflet dropping, all that sort of stuff. We don't do any door knocking or cold calling or leaflet dropping. We do send emails and text messages and call people, once they've given their contact information over to us. If they don't give their contact information out to us, then we don't contact them, basically. So it's more of an inbound service where the information comes into us, and then we respond to that information and try and service that client as best as we can. So I'm going to do a 12-week comparison when somebody first starts into the industry. So normally most people will be on a retainer, which when I first started in the industry, I didn't know what a retainer was. I just thought it was just a wage or whatever. I didn't really fully understand. Nobody really explained it to me. Nobody bothers to explain it to you, I don't think, most of the time. So a typical retainer might be something like $750 a week or whatever. Something, most likely, depending on what state you are and who you're working for, it's going to be probably under $1,000 a week. You've got a time period to perform when you first start to work for any mainstream real estate agency, and you're probably looking between 3 to 6 months to actually perform well. If you don't perform well, get a listing, make a sale within that time period, the chances are they're going to let you go, basically. But we're going to go on a better case scenario. So we'll go on a best case scenario. Somebody's just come into the business, but they've managed to secure a listing within the first couple of weeks. So let's say 3 weeks in, they've got a listing, it's up for sale, they sell it within 6 weeks. What would happen? So probably the first couple of weeks they're not going to get a listing. I mean, if they do, that's fantastic, but if they don't, then they'll just be learning the ropes and everything else. So if they spend 12 weeks on the retainer, they now owe the real estate agency $9,000 of wages, basically. That's how much the company's paid them over those 12 weeks. So let's say they get a listing for $800,000 as an example. So it's a bit above average, and let's say they're charging 3% commission something like that, above 2%, we'll round it up. So the total amount of commission earned from selling that property is $24,000. Okay, now whoever they're working for, it's going to be at least a 50-50 split. So that means 50% is going to go to the agency. So if it's $24,000 gross commission, the agent's going to get 50%, which is the $12,000. So the agency gets the $12,000 and the agent should get $12,000 as well. But what would happen would be the agency would want to take back the retainer as well, as much as possible. So they might take back the $9,000 out of the person's commission. So that then leaves $3,000 left. So then that works out, if you divide the $3,000 over the 12 weeks, you're looking at $150 a week that person's earned for doing a full-time job. So, because the retainer is not a wage, it is like an IOU that you've got to pay back one way or another. So the agency's got their money, they've also got the wages back, and the agent has got $3,000, and they should have 12 grand or something like that. So what we do is we don't pay a retainer. It's a meritocracy, so it's based on performance. So if that person started to work for us, 12 weeks down the line, they sell a property for us, it's $24,000 commission. We pay 70% commission across the board on everything. So that means that person would get paid $16,800 out of the $24,000. So their average earnings with us are $1,400 a week. So that is the difference. The person goes from paying to go to work and having most of the commission taken off them when they do their first sale, to earning $1,400 a week as a minimum on their first deal. So they would get paid $16,800 as opposed to getting paid $3,000 when everything gets said and done and taken off them. Or best case scenario, if they didn't take the retainer off them, they might get paid $12,000 if they were lucky. I'm just explaining the setup of how it currently exists at the moment. So yeah, so that's that side where we would obviously pay more money and everything else. I mean, the only risk to the agent is if they don't do a sale, then obviously they've got no income coming in. But again, if they do a sale, they're losing that much money. And if the person can't get a sale done in 3 months, chances are they will have earned $9,000, but they also would lose the job and they would have to start again. So when you weigh up the time for them to go out and get another job and to bounce back and get the confidence to go and work for another real estate agency, and to be questioned, why were you only at that place for 3 months and all the rest of it, it probably isn't going to be worth the aggro, to be fair, because by the time you've factored in how long you're going to be out of work or whether you have to take another job or whatever, it doesn't really stack up. The other thing is, on average, our normal commissions on house and land packages that we sell are $38,500. We pay 70%, so on average it's about $26,500, something like that each person gets paid commission wise. So really we'd be looking for a new agent to join us and do 1 deal a month, maybe take 2 months off on holiday a year. So we're probably looking at 10 deals in a year, so just over $250,000 in commission. So I've talked to other agents that have worked for independent agencies and mainstream companies, and they don't normally earn that off 10 deals. It's a fraction of that. I mean, I knew a lady that had done 24 deals and she got paid about $65,000 after they'd taken the retainer off her and after they'd taken their other costs off her as well. So, and that was 24 deals, not 10. So yeah, so I thought I'd just do this quick video, just explain the differences between what my real estate advisor provides and also what a normal real estate agency would normally do. So yeah, any questions, give me a call on 0434 695 789, and have a great day. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.